Hello, my good people. It is still Sunday. Just coming on to talk a little bit about my delineation. I have stopped going to the Asians. Oh gosh, it had to be the early 2000s. I was late to the party, but somewhere in the early 2000s, especially around the time of the Red Apple Nail incident in Brooklyn. I believe they threw acetone on the grandmother and the granddaughter because they were getting their nails done. They paid, and something about extra. Or they didn't want to do it over because it was messed up. Since then, it was other stuff too. Since then, I stopped. So whenever that was, around that time, I have not been involving myself with these people. I go out of my way to ignore them. They have buildings, stores. I'm hungry. I'm not doing it. And I love egg rolls. So there is a black-owned company that does spring rolls in downtown Baltimore. I got an order from them. I forget the name of it. When I think of it, when I do this, I'll put the name in here. For spring rolls out of Maryland. Anyway, since I've left New York, I have not really had a doctor. When I was in Hagerstown, I had some doctors that really didn't help my issue because since 2016, when I moved to Maryland, my leg was giving me issues. I had a epiphany that there was a disconnect between my brain and walking. I went to an Indian guy who happened to be a neurologist, and he said he didn't find anything. So, yeah, I got back on it, so I'm trying to make this quick. He didn't find any issues, and at that time, I was still basically like 95%. I didn't have any issues, pain. What I kept doing was falling. I kept falling. I've had like maybe 3 falls since we've been to Maryland. So my foot was not stepping down right at that point in time. I don't know how I kept falling, but I did. One time I fell on the ice. So, yeah, that was... The other time, I don't know what happened to my foot in the sidewalk. But I saw him. He was no good. There was another guy who was, I don't even know what he was. He had an accent, probably from the Europe side. I don't know what he was, but he's a white guy. He was pretty good. He listened to me. He made sense. I liked him. Then I moved to another section, and I was going to these other doctors who were not as understanding and nice. They really want you to ask questions. I don't know what that's about. So I really don't like dealing with other people who are not melanated. I did have a melanated doctor who could have been FBA, but she was a scatterbrain and did not want to go see her again. I didn't live close to her either. So it was like a 40-minute drive. Don't forget something and tell me, oh, I forgot to give you this, come back. No, I don't got time for your nonsense. I also had a black dentist who was from Queens. I don't know if she was FBA all the way. She could have had an immigrant background. She told me that I had some cracks in my teeth. Well, I went to New York for a visit, and I went to the dentist that I go to in New York. Nothing wrong with my teeth. Before that, a white dentist told me I had 8 almost cavities. After he told me that, I went to the dentist again in New York when I went to visit. No almost cavities. Nothing was wrong with my teeth. I don't understand what the problem was with these dentists in Maryland, but I don't want to get involved with them again anyway. And my teeth are doing pretty okay. I was having problems when I bit down, but I started using this xylitol toothpaste. But now I see that it's poison. My daughter said don't use it, but it was helping my teeth. But I'm not getting any more. I got like 8,000 of them. I'm not getting any more. What they do, it helped my teeth not have pain. So these doctors that I've been finding have been garbage. Another foundational Black American doctor saw me. She asked me about that shot, and I told her I didn't need it because I don't get sick. She was upset. The next time I went to see her, I'm pushed off onto an African doctor or whatever she was. She had an accent. I don't know. She too had the same attitude. Why don't you want to get the shot? Because I don't need it. I'm not getting involved in your nonsense. I don't need that particular shot. I didn't need any shots. Because because I don't get sick like that, so I don't need it. So they didn't give me the care that I needed because they were focused on trying to poison me. So this is going to not want me to go see doctors. Last doctor I saw was an old, backwood, southern white man. I saw him 3 times. I didn't like his lecherous energy. I hope he's about to retire. He's that old. I hope he's about to retire. He sent me something telling me to do a physical. I don't know why you're not getting it. I'm not seeing you again because I wanted you to help me. You gave me some good advice, so I thank you for that. But when it was time for me to get some physical therapy, you did the MRI. After you got the results, you wanted me to do something else. I had to go somewhere at the time. So I left, went to another section of town in Maryland, and saw a doctor that I was seeing before, who was another black doctor. I don't know if he has a Caribbean background either, because he was not helpful either with my actual leg. It felt like running water. When you touched my leg, it felt like, I said, oh, wow, yeah, that, I understand. And he walked off. That was in 2020 or 2021. So in 2025, I saw him again. When I couldn't see this, I didn't get physical therapy in my section, and I had to go to I went from, where am I? I'm in the place, I'm in Cambridge. I had to go to Reisterstown. I saw a doctor I was seeing, the black veil, what was he? Orthopedic surgeon. So that he didn't say anything. He rubbed my leg, and I told him what it was. I felt like running. He said, oh, okay, I understand. And then he walks off to the next person. That was in 2021. 2025, I saw him again. Specifically with him. He knew that I was there to find out what the freak you didn't help me with before. So he already knew that I had an issue with you because you did not help me. His white assistant helped me more. So I said, okay, so the last time I was here, you just told me what that was. What is it? Oh, nerve damage. And again, he walks off, and his black assistant now talk to me and try to give me the shove off. That particular doctor has moved on to another location, thank God. So I wasn't going to see him anymore, but they sent the note saying that he's no longer there. Okay, I was good. I got what I needed, physical therapy from him. Anyway, so I'm coming on to say that all these doctors who have not helped me have been either melanated some kind of way or foundation Black American. They're not helpful. I don't know what kind of doctor I need to see, but I just don't want to get myself involved with these people that have not given blood because I don't want my blood out there, especially not now. I don't have time for you to try and get all my good blood because you people with your, whatever you got in your system is failing you. I don't know what your blood turned into, but the people who are still here with their tainted blood, I'm glad you're still here. But I don't want nothing to do with your blood and my blood, so yeah. Keep that over there. Anyway, I came on to say all of this because I saw a video about Morehouse future doctors. And as I looked at the faces of those young melanated men, if it was 15 of them, at least 14 looked to be immigrant or have an immigrant background. Like, what is it? Second, third generation, whatever. With my way of thinking of delineation, I'm not seeing any of those doctors. Because unfortunately, one bad apple does spoil the whole bunch. So the 5 people coming on with the vitriol against Foundation Black Americans, each and every person in your group, I'm not entangling myself with. I'm delineating from all anti-Black hatred. Yes, I still have to shop at the big box stores because I can't remember the name. And then she had a lot of stuff too. On melanatedpeople.net, there was a lady who had a site. I probably have it in my email. I'll have to make this quick because these kids in this background noise. Anyway, they sold a lot of stuff. They were selling hot tubs and saunas and all that good stuff. So I can't get back into it. It's like I'm being blacklisted, blackballed, black everything. But that's okay because you guys can get in and you can look it up to see who all is selling what. There's a lot of good. I bought some hair stuff from somebody on melanated people. I don't use it because I don't take care of my hair like I'm supposed to. But it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be good. That's my issue. My issue is consistency. This is why I need a partner in my life that deals with keeping me on the straight and narrow. Because I am the queen of procrastination and I live in oblivion. So that combination is not going to get me. Well, it's getting me somewhere because I'm here. I'm still alive. But yeah, I'm not always following the right things to do because I'm me. Beating my own drum is not even it. It's totally different. I'm different. Anyway, this lady who was a Virgo said to me, I never met a Virgo quite like you. Okay, thank you. Anyway, the background noise is a lot. So I'm going to end this and tell you guys to please pay attention to who you let in your area, in your aura, in your surroundings, who you let in your space. Because these people is doing too much of that now. The restaurants, they telling you, they're giving you bad food and trying to kill you, whether it's a slow burn. Stop going to people who are not of your lineage. Yes, that's the basic way, the best and basic way to say it. Stop going to people who are not of your lineage because they're not here to be nice, kind, or help you. A lot of them. Again, one bad apple has spoiled the whole bunch for me anyway. That's how I see it. One bad apple spoiled the whole bunch. Now I'm sounding like I'm an AI meat suit because I'm getting hoarse. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you for listening, guys. Enjoy your Sunday.